Hello, this is Robyn. Welcome to my channel, Heart Guided Intuition. And here's a general reading for Wednesday, April 29th. I can't believe we're already at the end of April 2020. So what I do is I shuffle the cards first and I choose them, but I have not looked at them. And it's a general reading, so it won't necessarily apply to everybody. But hopefully there might be part of the message that is helpful to you in some way. And if you'd like a private reading with me, please go to my website at www.heartguidedintuition.com, and I'll post that link below. Also, if you enjoy the readings that are on my channel that I'm doing for you, please subscribe, and that would make me really happy. Okay, thanks. Okay, here I go. I'm going to take a look at the cards, so just give me a few minutes to kind of tune into what the message is for Wednesday, April 29th. Ah, I'll tell you in just a second. Wow. Oh, wow, 2 color cards came out. You know, this is continuing the house theme. Okay, house, home. And this might be coming up because of the quarantine, because so many of us are spending a lot more time at home. So it could resonate in that way. But I'm just going to, the fact that there are house cards in the spirit deck that I use, and they usually specifically refer to matters of the house and the home. So it doesn't have to mean moving. It could mean maybe you're renovating, or maybe something having to do with, the current circumstance of all of us are staying at home. So the first card is the Knight of Swords. Can mean something coming in very fast, a message coming in very quickly. It can mean a little bit of contention as well. So it's not always an easy energy, this card. It's very fast, and it can mean, if it represents a person, could be an air sign, but it doesn't have to be. If it represents a person coming in, like making an offer or something, it can mean like there's a little bit of stress, there's a little bit of contention, okay? But it's very quick energy. It's like speaking before we think, and arguments, bickering, things like that. It can mean something like that. But it's coming out with this card, which I associate with the rune Dagas, because it's a new dawn, a new opening, a way forward that maybe you didn't see before. And because this card is like very fast communication, very quick communication is going to lead a way forward, okay? It's going to help you move forward in some way, in an easier way. It's going to get past a stalemate, past something that had been an obstacle before. This very quick communication, even though it might not be entirely pleasant, it might come in very quickly. It's going to lead to a way forward. It's going to lead you through working through something that was really difficult. Okay? So it's difficult, but it's going to lead you through what was difficult, if that makes any sense. I understand what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say, but I'll always do my best. Okay, then there's the King of Cups. Okay, he's good guy. This is someone, it doesn't have to mean a water sign, but it can. It just means someone who is in touch with their emotions, someone who is, they act from the heart. They live from their heart. They are very kind, very fluid, very gentle, and very, like there's a lot of energy here. There's a lot of raw energy available in order to come from the heart, in order to speak what Speak about what you love. Speak your truth kindly, compassionately, and to realize that you actually will have the upper hand when you do that. You actually will, like if this energy is coming in really fast and it's a little bit contentious, you get some kind of a message that comes in that is not very comfortable for you to hear, even though it means, it means something. You're moving forward in some way, in some area of your life. You're moving forward. Could mean in a business way, could mean, whatever way that means for you. The way to manage this difficult energy is there's ample energy available to come from your heart and to come from a place of love and kindness and compassion, because the king energy, which could refer to man or woman, okay, the king energy he's totally stable in his emotions. He knows how to say things kindly, gently. He doesn't get angry easily. If he does, he knows how to say things very kindly and very gently. And it's important, especially in these times, if this has to do, like if this is resonating with you in the last few readings, especially the last 2 days of readings have to do with you, if they're resonating with you. Whatever is difficult energy, I mean, this is in general anyway. When people are coming at us, it's, maybe we're too close to other people in proximity because a lot of us are in quarantine with families and, people we don't usually spend as much time with as we are now. And there's always a possibility to come from a higher way. It's always possible to come from this more loving way. And this is saying this for Wednesday, that there's it's a very specific message. Something's coming. Either someone's going to tell you something, they're going to maybe get a little argumentative, or a message will come in and it's not going to feel very comfortable. It's necessary, though, to bring you forward in something that you're doing. But there's ample energy here to come from your heart. You can always, all of us, every single one of us, even if someone's coming at us with judgment or with harshness or harsh words, or someone's barking at us, or they're getting a little, nuts and they are taking things out on us, it's always possible. It's hard, it means taking a deep breath first and thinking before, like, how do I want to respond to this? And making a choice to respond with compassion so you don't escalate that. Because even if that energy comes toward you, someone's upset, someone's like, and even if it has nothing to do with you, which in a lot of cases it has nothing to do with us, when people are coming at us, with their like angry energy, a lot of times it has absolutely nothing to do with us. Because even if we piss somebody off and they want to let us know that we pissed them off, there are always ways to say, for them to let us know in a very kind, calm manner that, oh, I really would have preferred it if you did it this way, Well, what the King of Cups is, which is great, because he is that energy of being able to bring kindness and softness and gentleness to communication, to everything, really. He'll smooth out the roughness. He'll smooth out that. So this energy is available to you, to everybody on Wednesday. It's available to us all the time, really. We always have a choice how we respond. And it can be hard if someone's coming at us with a little bit of contention, but, Now, interesting, because here's the Page of Swords. And this is about a message as well. It can mean standing in our truth. It can mean there's some kind of truth coming in, or understanding, beginning to understand the truth of matters regarding a home situation. And this is an interesting house because it's a little lopsided, right? It's a little, but it's very stable. It's a very stable home. It doesn't look like it, but it is. The energy of this card is the energy of many components coming together to form something stable. And in this case, it's a stable home. So here's a message coming in, and the swords can mean truth, some truth or communication coming in that you can speak very lovingly in order to make things work at home. Or if the last 2 days readings applied to you where it had to do with some kind of exchange, where you're selling your house, you're moving, you're buying a house or whatever, that also is true. That whatever dealings you have, I mean, we can always come from, take the higher road. We can always do that. So it's interesting because 2 color cards came out. I thought I only chose 1, and 2 of them came out. So one is cyan, and it says build your confidence. So know that you are, and blue is also, that color. It's communication. It's associated with this area here, communication. So I think it takes, this sounds weird because we can all be compassionate, but in order to kind of flip a situation toward, upward, toward, the higher road, it takes courage. It takes stopping for a second to decide how we want to respond to any situation. But there's also a confidence. There's an inner strength. It requires an inner strength in order to speak your truth and to speak it with kindness and compassion. And this comes out, this says this is silver, which look how cool that card is. It's a cool card. And it says be persistent. So just know yourself really well. Okay? And look at how that light shines. There's dark and light here. And it's sparkling. Okay? We can always choose how we want to respond. That to me is showing me the yin and the yang, the dark and the light. It's silver. And it says be persistent. And I think it's a card of knowing ourselves well, so that we, when we know the strength of our hearts, we do have that choice. It's easier to gather ourselves before we react in any situation. So now then I pulled a Ganesh card. I love Ganesh. He's the remover of obstacles. Concentration, okay? Don't let anybody rattle you. Whatever you're working on, whatever you need to do, just like, oh, here he is with the mouse too. He's made peace with the mouse. There's a whole story about Ganesha and the mouse, why he is depicted with the mouse. And he's made peace, and he's able to concentrate. He's able to get his work done. He's kind of tending to the mouse for a second, like, okay, but he's not going to let it rattle him, because he's like, okay, I'm whatever just happened, or this little mouse came up. I think mice are adorable, by the way. But it's about, don't get rattled, and don't let it make you veer off your path of the things that you're doing in your life, and the vision you have for your life, and the things you're focusing on, and what you need to do. Your highest priorities in your life right now, what are they? If you let yourself get rattled by difficult people, it's not going to do either one of you any good. And it can also, you're taking the higher path, it's not just to be nice to them. It's not about being nice to them. It's for your own well-being, because when you have peace inside, you can move forward in a clearer way and in a way that allows you to take care of your business. You don't get rattled as easily, okay? And this is all about being confident in your, look at blue. I love that blue. Okay, so yeah, it sounds like a good day. I believe in you. I don't know why I'm saying that. I don't even know who's watching this, but I'm saying I believe in you, okay? May you be safe and may you be well, okay? Peace, love, and blessings to all, okay? Thanks for watching.